Welcome, where we explore the order of Photoshop. In today's tutorial, we'll be diving into the art of surfing your image using the various tools available in Photoshop. Surfing helps bring out the details and enhance our overall clarity of your photographs. So let's dive right in. Before we start surfing our image, let's understand why it's a crucial step in the editing process. So, surfing helps refine details and gives you photos that has extra crispness and clarity, making them visually appealing. So, in Photoshop, we have the several tools to sharpen our image, and you can find it by the filters, and also you can find the sharpness, and also we will explore the unsharp and also unsharp marks, smart sharpeners, and also we will use the high pass filter. So each tool has its unique strength and the best scenario. So let's start by using the unsharp marks, and before that I will make this image as a duplicate. So here we have the background layer, and I will use the CTRL plus J to duplicate, and here I have the duplicate layer. I'll work with this one, and so in the filter tabs and use the sharp and use the unsharp marks. So it allows us to adjust the amount and also radius and also threshold. So play around with these settings to find the perfect balance that enhance your image without introducing artifacts in there. So let's start, and if I use the amount of this one, and also I can play around in here, and let me use this levels. I can just change here, and I can just get the best options in there and here. Now you can say the sharpness of this one, and if I want to show the shapes in there and here, and I also can work with this image is this one and change this one, and you can now see in there. Then now you can use it, then hit on the OK. So here we have the pictures, and I can just show the shapes of what the previous and what the after we use the sharpness or use the unsharp marks in there. So here we got it. Now again I will use and make it duplicate this one, Control plus J, and I want to work with this one, and before that I'll just use, or I can just hide this one, and here we have now the same marks, and I want to use the backgrounds one, and we will use the smart sharpen tools. So and go to the filter, and here we can find the sharpen, and you will also use the smart sharpen. So this tool is not only sharpen but also has the options to reduce the noises, and it's particularly useful for refining specific area and maintaining overall image quality. Okay, so let's start, and I will just work on this one, or I can just make it a little bit here. Let me use it, and here I can just zoom out in this one, and I want to work with this one, or I can just make it here. Let me just use and make it play around to it, and so let me check it here, and you can now see the changes of this one red, and you can increase or decrease here the changes, reduce the noises, and if you want to use it here, and you can just cut it, and you can also change or the remove or the lens blur, or you can just change here the Gaussians one, and you can also use the motion blur on this one. Okay, so let's start, and I can just use this one, the Gaussian blur in there, and I can just hit on the OK. And now you can see the changes of this one, and it's the previous one, and this is the latest one. Okay, so this way you can use the smart sharpen, and lastly the high pass filter. This allows us to selectively sharpen a certain area by duplicating the background layer. And I will work through this one, and before that I'll just make it in here, and here we have the duplicate one. And now I apply the high pass filter and adjust to the blending mode by selecting here, and let me use this one and use the high pass, this one, and you can easily play around the red eyes, this one, and the pixels, and if it can give you the different one, and if it can be here the difference. And so by using you can see the changes of this one. Now hit on the OK, and now we have now this pictures, and this is we can see this is the previous one and this is the latest one. So congratulations, you have now learned how to leverage Photoshop sharpening tools to enhance your image. Remember, mod addition is a key. Avoids excessive sharpening to prevent artifact. Experiment with different tools and settings to find what works best for each image. So stay tuned for more Photoshop tutorial, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.